Welcome back to Studio 701.
It's Battle of the Brewers here in the studio.
3 brewers from the Bismarck-Mandan area here to debut and talk about their Crosstown Brewdown.
And that's a new beer released on the second Friday of every month. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Well, we want to ask all that you've enjoyed about doing Crosstown Brewdown and your latest concoctions, by the way, which I'm holding one of them. But Woody from Gideon's, let's start with you as to how Crosstown Brewdown got started.
It was a fun collaboration, just kind of put beer out there, have great conversation, and kind of challenge each other to maybe step out of the box of what we would normally brew.
Okay, and you're all creating the same kind of beer, and you release them the second Friday of the month. And so what kind of beer is this?
So this month's Crosstown Brewdown is an Imperial Brown Ale.
Okay.
Okay, and the Imperial Brown Ale that you made for the Crosstown Brewdown at Gideon's is called what?
We just kept it at the name. I was going to call
Brown
it,
Ale, okay.
Yeah, I was going to call it Bad Bad Leroy Brown.
Yes.
That's easier to remember for me.
But we just kept it with the name and then just the Crosstown Brewdown.
Okay.
Okay, but in the Oktoberfest like beer because of fall and everything like that.
That was the last one we talked about. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So the Imperial Brown Ale going to be what, like a high ABV? What are some things, some qualities of the beer that people might see in an Imperial Brown Ale?
You get nutty sweetness, a lot of maltiness, a little bit of roast from using darker malts, and yeah, it'll be pretty high ABV too.
So can you tell us a little bit about the Bismarck Brewing Imperial Brown Ale?
So we haven't named ours yet. Haven't even technically kegged it yet.
Okay.
It's still carbonated.
Beginning stages.
Yeah. When I'm done here, I'm gonna go keg it. So ours is a chai tea infused Belgian Imperial Brown Ale. So.
Wow. That sounds fancy.
Yeah.
And Ted, Buffalo Commons, what do you got going on with the Imperial Brown Ale?
Well, I made just a really dark brown ale, heavy on the what we call chocolate malt. And rather than just have it be about a high ABV, I added cocoa nibs to mine, so it'll have a chocolatey flavor.
Wow.
I know. My mouth is watering talking about all of these because the way you describe them just sounds so good. How do you decide what the flavor is going to be or how you're going to experiment with it? Let's start with you, Ted.
Well, there are style guidelines for every kind of beer that you start with, and you brew a small batch like that and taste it and then tweak it from there for your own preferences.
Okay.
Well, when you say tweak it, do you mean adding more cocoa nibs or?
Yeah, depending on the beer, you add more of a darker malt or more of a lighter malt. You know, make it heavier, make it lighter.
Okay.
Maybe more hops if you want it more bitter, or less hops for less bitter.
Okay.
Yeah. And Jordan, same question to you, just kind of how did you decide what you were going to come up with?
Yeah, we just started the basic framework of like what would be a standard Imperial Brown Ale, and then every brewer does different things that are kind of their signature, if you want to call it that, I guess. And for us, yeah, we just decided to do something different because my assistant brewer really wants to put tea in a beer.
Oh.
I was always hesitant to do it in a 15-barrel batch, but 10 gallons is doable. So I let him go nuts with this one, and it's kind of a way for him to get his feet wet on brewing too, and coming up with stuff on his own. So I kind of let him take it over to a certain point. So.
Yeah, I like that idea. Some tea in there. We'll see what that tastes like.
He wants to put it in everything. So.
Oh, okay.
And so with the Crosstown Brewdown, we've got some...
This is Woody, right? This is you, some video of you putting together a Crosstown Brewdown earlier. I think it was a strawberry.
Oh, I think that might have been Dylan from Dialectic.
Oh, Dylan from Dialectic. I'm so sorry.
No,
Here's
you're
the
fine.
thing. I'm looking at the beer. But what have you guys gained out of doing this competition with each other? Just kind of like getting to know each other, supporting breweries in the Bismarck-Mandan area. What have you gotten out of this? Let's start with you, Ted.
Well, expanding my horizons a little bit, brewing beers that I hadn't brewed before. I'm kind of like the get off my lawn old man of the brewing community. So this has got me thinking about doing different things that I normally haven't done before.
Yeah,
Sure.
So cool. And Jordan?
Yeah, I'd say for us, it's given us a chance to experiment, and yeah, we haven't brewed small batches really much since we opened. We've been kind of too busy. We had a chance now to slow down and actually do a lot more of them, and it allows us to bring out new beers a lot more often. And yeah, kind of try new beer styles too that might be a risk at a full batch size, but if we do a small batch, you know, see how it does, and it's, yeah, a lot less risk for us total, so.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, and Woody?
Getting to know each other a little bit better, especially being newer to the game. It's nice to be able to get some of those tricks of the trade, so it's been great.
Awesome.
Well, you guys all got beards. They look great. I got a little bit of beard envy. But gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. Folks, get in before they sell out. This has been Crosstown Brewdown. If you'd like to sample any of the brews released, check out Gideon's, located at 107 North 5th Street in Bismarck. Bismarck Brewing at 1100 Canada Avenue in Bismarck. Buffalo Commons Brewing Company at 2307 Memorial Highway in Mandan. And Dialectic Brewing, who wasn't able to be here today, at 416 West Main Street in Mandan.
All right, thank you guys so much. And keep it here. We have more about beer on the way with our trivia treat.
Coming up next, here's another look at our trivia treat question. We'll be back with the answer.